A lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, and that's fine, but I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. Trump, this falls on you, bro. This falls on you. We've been trying to warn you. We've been trying to warn you about... See, this is why Operation Sindor delegation came to the United States last month and warned you about. This is what they warned you about. We got all of these American idiot social media channels been concentrating on anything except what's knocking on our front door. Now that people have to witness firsthand in New York City, the 4 people killed, including a police officer, and they are seriously considering Zohran Mamdani, whatever his name is, as their mayor. Okay, we'll get to that on another day. But Trump, Donald J. Trump, has been pandering to these terrorists since his inauguration, even a little bit before it. He's been getting all lovey-dovey with Pakistan and Syria and these high volume Middle Eastern countries known for exactly this. And when you're planting seeds, you get your harvest. You see, if you plant an apple seed, you get an apple tree. Don't expect an orange tree if you plant an apple seed, okay? In the same regards, if you're making deals with terrorists, don't expect peace and tranquility. As a Christian, our God, my God, made this covenant. He said, and he called it seed time and harvest. Seed, sow a seed, you reap a harvest. I think many people in the world today call it karma. Call it that, whatever you want, but it's seed time and harvest. Sow a seed, reap the harvest. Now we have terrorists. But the seeds that Trump is sowing, has been sowing, that America is seeing from the fruit, we're seeing it. This is the fruit. Let me tell you, 2 months ago, Trump gave Syria money and bragged on their president, Ahmad al-Sharaa, who was once a known terrorist with $10 million reward on his head. Next thing you know, Trump's shaking his hand. This terrorist is shaking hands with our president. A month after that meeting, check this out, Israel bombing Ahmad al-Sharaa. For what? Murdering innocent civilians in having terrorist activities against the Druze. And the man Trump was enjoying dinner with, who was once a terrorist, is guess what? Again, a terrorist. And then a month after he was seen shaking hands with the terrorist from Syria, Trump has a meeting with Asim Munir, Pakistan's army chief, known for harboring and sheltering terrorists in Pakistan. And Trump's having dinner or having him over for lunch. And get this, a month prior to that, Asim Munir in Pakistan was defending the freedom fighters, the TRF organization, who 2 days ago was just designated as a terrorist organization, who took responsibility for the terrorist attack in Kashmir that killed 26 men, that many of them in front of their wives. Why'd they kill them? Well, the men who they killed wouldn't say that they were Muslim. Didn't say that they were Muslim. Said, we're not Muslim. Bam, you're dead. Yeah. Thanks, Trump. Appreciate it. Well, the good news here, check this out. The good news here is that India found the leaders of that group today. And here's what they look like. Here's what India did to them. Yeah, way to go, Modi. Way to go. Way to go, India. See that? But Donald Trump was again inviting these people to D.C. And Trump, who keeps claiming to be the hero of the day.
Serbia was going to go at it. But maybe the most important of all, India and Pakistan. I ended that with a series of phone calls on trade. I said, look,
is actually allowing these people freedom and giving them clout by advertising them as friends and securing them money to stay operational. Marco Rubio just had a meeting with their foreign minister the other day, who's an idiot. Now, even though they're getting all that money, he's hooking Pakistan up and pretending that they're our friends. I don't know why, but which we're going to touch on right now, since we're going to touch on them securing all this money. Okay, let's talk about the money for a second, okay? Since all those other media experts out there are non-informative idiots living off of populism, one-liners, and having to keep their bases more entertained than actually educated, I'll do it. Then they can get the story like this and use it for their 5-minute nothing burger for clicks and symbolism with no substance. And I see this happen all the time with the media out there, social media and legacy media both, and it makes me sick. I'm sick of all of you. Anyway, has anyone noticed how much money Trump has garnered since his inauguration, or how he's managed to get it? Have you? Has much of it not been to the behest of making friends with terrorists? Since his inauguration, here's the result. Trump has more than doubled his fortune. his estimated fortune from $2.3 billion to $5.1 billion. You tell me if that's normal. Hear people say he cares so much about the country, he won't even take his president's salary. Well, newsflash, he's found other ways to skin that cat. He's a crypto king now. He's a guru, and he's making deals with Pakistan to join his team on this. Who would think that terrorists would like cryptocurrency? Of course they would, backdoor. He started in October with a project named World Liberty Financial that targeted crypto newbies with tokens that cannot be resold and, of course, have vague promises of financial revolution, right? Trump is listed as the chief crypto advocate, while his sons Eric, Don Jr., and his NYU freshman Barron are marked down as Web3 ambassadors. On that, barely anyone took notice until Trump won the presidential election a few weeks later, right? Then, spurred by a whiff of deregulation and 75 million of purchases from crypto hypester Justin Sun, others piled in and ultimately sending an estimated 390 million, or roughly 245 million after taxes, to Trump. Days before his inauguration, get this, Trump unveiled his Dollar Trump digital token that did not even pretend to be an investment, but offered gamblers another game to play. Yeah, and guess what? It's like Russian roulette. It's like a Russian roulette game with the United States, and many American Trumpies are playing, and so are many foreigners as well, generating an estimated 350 million in trading fees and dollars tied to crypto for entities connected to him. Trump's exact take on all this is pretty murky. He has a partner in the project, an entity reportedly connected to Bill Zanker. And let's forget about Bill Zanker just for a second and Trump's kids for a second, okay? But let me show you Gentry Beach. He's another one of Pakistani friends who is well connected to the DRC terrorist land investors as well. And anybody in their right mind knows that Israel hates Pakistan, and Pakistan hates Israel and Jews and Christians and anyone that's not subscribed to their Muslim army and Asim Manor. Well, here's Gentry Beach's take on Pakistan. You'll tell me if it isn't just a downright lie, and just check it out.
A country called Pakistan. Let me tell you, this is a very pro-Trump environment, and all they want is peace. I looked in their leaders' eyes, and all they wanted was for that American eagle to come there, do great things, and partner together. It's a totally misunderstood place in the world, and these are the type of things that we need to fix. Pakistan is the type of place we need to be building a strong bridge to.
And we need Pakistan. You are our front face in this entire region.
Now, here's the Trump prior to the meeting. Anyone remember this guy? Probably the one that you voted for?
Today, 20 U.S. designated foreign terrorist organizations are active in Afghanistan and Pakistan, the highest concentration in any region, anywhere in the world. For its part, Pakistan often gives safe haven to agents of chaos, violence, and terror.
Both India and the United States also understand that to keep our communities safe, we must protect our borders. We stand proudly in defense of liberty, and we are committed to protecting innocent civilians from the threat of radical Islamic terrorism.
Are committed to stripping terrorists of their territory, cutting off their funding, and exposing the false allure of their evil ideology.
Now that Trump has gone away. He's gone. We haven't seen him since inauguration. But the new Trump says another thing.
And in fact, I had the general, who was very impressive. The general from Pakistan was in my office last week. Prime Minister Modi is a great friend of mine. He's a great gentleman. He's a great man.
And remember when the old Trump said this?
So if you were president, would you declassify, you can answer yes or no to these.
Yeah.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would.
But the new Trump says another thing.
It's a hoax that's been built up way beyond proportion. I can say this, those files were run by the worst scum on earth. They were run by
Comey, they were run by Garland, they were run by Biden, and all of the people that actually ran the government, including the auto pen. Those files were run for 4 years by those people. If they had anything, I assume they would have released it. The whole thing is a hoax.
Right. The Epstein files. It's a hoax. Of course it is, right? Personally, I'm 90% sure that it's not. But I'm 99.9% sure that the links to terrorism and terrorists have been established more than ever now, right now, under the Trump administration. And this latest attack on New York City was one man with an AR-15. And if people don't start waking up to this massive influx and takeover that's literally happening in America and in lots of parts around the world, and if the media doesn't start addressing this, then I hope that more and more people follow us on the speaksnsee channel here and on X and on YouTube, because this is the kind of awareness you're going to need in order to make the necessary adjustments and combat these things. And I would like to encourage everyone in the United States of America to start paying attention to India and the Operation Sindoor delegation in the movement, because the world is teaming up against the violence of these terrorists, just like this that you've seen. And when enough of us join hands across the globe and together, and it's only together that we're going to be able to eradicate and destroy the enemies from within our countries and abroad with each other's help. May the Lord protect you all out there and keep you safe. May he strike the enemy down with vengeance, and may the peace of God reign throughout the earth. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Love and blessings to you all, and we will hopefully see you soon. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.